Morning, everybody. How we doing? Welcome on in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy to be here today. Oh man, I'm moving slow this morning, dog. I'm moving slow. I don't know why. I think I enjoyed a little bit of choke cha last night. A little bit too much of the choke cha. I need a haircut. How we doing, everybody? Happy to see you. Enjoy your time today here at twitch.tv/Pizal566 or youtube.com/3dads on a console. We are multi-streaming. I'm sure this video will get flagged multiple times because of the music. Do I care? No. If I get strikes, are the other guys going to be mad? Yes. So we'll see what happens moving forward. Ultimately, it is what it is. It is what it is. So what are we doing today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are jumping into our brand new offline modded Kennesaw State Owls promotion and relegation viewer dynasty. What a bunch of words to say. Well, what does that necessarily mean? I mean, nothing, but also... So, because this game is on PC, I've been modding the heck out of it. Pezzy, what about last weekend's stream where you did Team Builder Round Rock Raiders? That was fun, but here's the problem. Unable to... What's the word I'm looking for? Unable to edit what I need to edit, okay? So, folks want to join. !owl in the Twitch chat. It is points, channel points, no money needed, no money spent. And you can pick a player, a name, and a position. It has to be stream appropriate. You know, nothing racist, no slurs, whatever. Can be dirty, I don't care. We got a lot of people in chat that joined the team, and they were unable. I was unable to actually edit the names of the players. Because Team Builder actually doesn't update in real time, you can only do an off season. And because of NIL this year, editing players who are currently NIL players is not a thing. So, for those that have not been a part of the channel, recently or in previous years when we've done this, I essentially did an offline modded Madden franchise. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I was able to get people in and out. We've also done a modded NCAA 14 Dynasty where I was able to essentially create recruits and players on the fly, and now we're able to do that in College Football 27. So what we're going to do is run this dynasty offline. I picked a one-star school in Kennesaw State, located down there in Georgia, I believe. And we're going to try to bring them to prominence. Everything from last Sunday's stream is still applicable. The relegation and promotion, still applicable. The conference alignment, still applicable. The players who have already signed up, you're here. You're already here. So now we just move forward and we start a brand new dynasty. I have added, so some of the mods I've added, let's quickly talk about it. Here, let me see if I can actually screen share. Let me see if I can actually window capture. I don't think I am able to. Because what I want to show you is, before we get into it, is the actual, like, frosty... Is the actual frosty mod. I don't think I can. Hold on. If I do this... And then... put this over here. And then do my So this is the Frosty mod, okay? So let's move chat for a minute. So this is what the Frosty mod looks like. So these are all the mods that I'm actually using. So things like prep footballs, color rush pack, the ski mask, CFB 27 unlocked. What's that? Massive mod to have tattoos and different accessories and different faces and etc etc. And then Ducky's tap mod as well. So eventually, like, I'll be working in some uniform mods. I'll be working in more uniform mods. I'll be working in some custom mods, some gameplay mods, blah blah blah. So we're just gonna go full modded out, full kitted out with this Dynasty. It's gonna be great. And exiting out of YouTube. If you're here at YouTube, thank you for joining us. Please come over to twitch.tv/Pizzel566 or enjoy yourself here at youtube.com/3dads on a console. Okay, it's part of the best. So that's it. So really, that's it. That's all we're doing today. We're just gonna hang out and we're gonna do this. I want to talk about some games I've been playing. We've been playing things like The Mound, which has been great. I've really enjoyed The Mound. And obviously college football. I've been playing some. I'm gonna turn the music off here. I've been playing some Assassin's Creed. That's been a lot of fun. Assassin's Creed is great, by the way. If you haven't ever played Black Flag, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. All right, and let's go into our Kennesaw State here. And we're just gonna jump right into. Let's just jump right into game one. But first, he says as he goes through, we are a 66 overall. Defense better than offense. You can already see here on the right. Tony Young is our freshman QB, our dual threat freshman QB. So we will have, we have High Life over here, who is our freshman 78 overall elusive route runner. We have Thunder Tonka, our freshman 75 overall tackle. So we have already a few people from our chat here. We have Oma. We have Edgar Rat, 80 overall. We have Duke Blood, 77 overall thumper. We have James Ware 2. He's a freshman thumper, 84 overall. And then we have Burrito Ferrito, 78 overall coverage specialist. So we have some people from chat already. Again, it is just points to get in. And it's going to be a fun time. And my goal is to run multiple years of Dynasty. We're going to be doing recruiting. If you want your own recruit, we'll walk through that process as well. But we do have some needs right now. And a lot of our needs here are, I think, going to be on like the defensive side. So we need 3 Sam linebackers. That's your strong side outside linebacker. We need 3 Mikes. We need 4. This is crazy, bro. We need 4 free safeties. So like we have some recruiting that we need to do. So I've started that process for us already. We're only in week 1, but we have our quarterback. We have our we're looking at a few halfbacks, a few tackles. We do have points put into. I have no points in free safety, but our Sams and our Mikes, we're taking a look at them. So we'll see what we can get. And right now we're gonna target some 2-star recruits, maybe some 3-star recruits, and we're just gonna do our best moving forward. We have a great freshman class, and we'll see what we can do. We're gonna proceed without rewards because we don't care. We're gonna open up the season away against FIU. But I guess before we do that, let's talk about conferences. So if you're new here or you don't really know what the heck I'm talking about, I shook up all of our conferences. So if you weren't here last week, what I did was I have taken every team and I realigned them into conferences that is completely geographically based. Every conference has a every region of the country has a major conference and a minor conference. So in uh in the southeast, we have the SEC. That is your major conference, right? Alabama, Auburn, like big hitters. Inside of that, that conference is split into two divisions. So for the SEC, we have East and we have West. The East, Florida and Georgia. I had to throw Missouri in because they didn't fit in the West. In the West, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Louisiana. Not even Louisiana, actually. They went to the Big 12. The worst team in both the SEC West and the SEC East will move down into the Sun Belt, which is the SEC's minor conference. So they'll go down into the Sun Belt, where we have teams like Jackson State, Middle Tennessee, Southern Alabama, Southern Mississippi, Troy, UAB, right? So again, regional. So it stays in the same line. It's regional. And the best team in each Sun Belt division will move up into the SEC. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who wins the conference championship. So if Middle Tennessee has the best record overall, if they have the best record, but for some reason Jacksonville State wins the Sun Belt, they don't like Sun Belt Conference Championship. They don't move up. It's whoever has the best record, period. And this is done throughout every conference. So the ACC has the Atlantic, has the Coastal. Its minor conference is the American, has the North, has the South. The Big 12 has the Big 12 North, Big 12 Texas. Its minor conference is Conference USA, which also has a North, which also has a Texas. Big 10 has East and West. Its minor conference is the MAC, again, East and West. And then the Pac-12, North and South, their minor conference is the Mountain West Conference, Mountain and West. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. This means every single year, 4 teams are moving conference. So 2 go up, 2 go down. How does that impact NIL? I don't know, but we'll find out. And our goal, obviously, is to become an SEC team, which is terrifying because this team is only, again, a 67 overall, and a 66 overall, excuse me, and I don't know yet if they have the juice. I don't know if they have the juice to be a SEC team. They probably don't, and it's probably a mistake. But we're gonna try our best to get there. And here we are in beautiful sunny Florida. Just kidding, it's raining. We open up the season on the road, which is definitely a tough place to start. I've taken away Kennesaw State's playbook, and I've gone with North Dakota State's playbook. I love their shift. Playbook. It's very good. Opens up a lot of things for us. And then we're rocking a 3-4 multiple. We'll see. Usually I'm a 4-3 guy, but I want to see maybe what the 3-4 does. And as we need more linebackers, we want to scheme correctly. We want to recruit and we want to scheme correctly. 93 degrees here in Florida on this beautiful day. And here we go. Our first game of the season, man. We're gonna see what happens here. Let me know in chat how everything's going. If you're having a great Sunday, I appreciate you all being here today. We're kicking off our Sunbelt games where we don't even get the pleasure of like a nice little easy playing game, maybe an FCS West, maybe an FCS Southeast. But nope, we're just going to get right into it. So I've been playing a lot of college football. I've started another offline. I've started another Dynasty with Appalachia State, with App State, because I wanted to play something that wasn't this, because this is strictly a good coverage there. Yeah. We might be formidable against the run. It's really the pass I worry about most. It's really the pass I worry about the most. The thing with the viewer players is nothing was changed. Week 1, who I call week 1 players, essentially whoever was here last week and got a player. I love getting the hands on it. We love getting the hands on it. It's the first thing. It's one of the things they teach you. Yo, what's up? What's up, Rat Boy? Dude, we're chilling. We literally just started. We're doing pretty good, man. We're kicking off our first game here. We just had our first defensive stop. You know, not looking. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how good this team is yet. And here we go. Here's our freshman wide receiver. Highlight 5'10", 186, 91 speed, 78 overall, 76 catching traffic. We'll see what he can do for us. We have Tony Unk. We have Footsie Unk. Tootsie Unk is what I call him. We have Tootsie Unk here, manning our offense. I'm not sure the type of offense we are going to become yet. When we played with Round Rock, we looked at a maybe ground and pound. I don't know who this team is yet. We are using North Dakota State. We're using their playbook because I love their shift. I love their shift playbook. It allows us to make a lot of different changes. What is your? I'm using revamped passing. I really like revamped passing. I like that you can kind of put the touch on the ball. That's what I appreciate about revamped passing. Also, when running, the one thing I have, the one piece of advice I can give while running is do not use the left. Don't use your trigger. Don't use your trigger, your speed trigger, until you get past the line of scrimmage. Once you're past the line of scrimmage, then you can use your trigger. I have always tried to not use it until I break that hold. Once you're in that hold, take off. Other than that, don't use it because the way EA like codes this thing is it's weird. It's like the moment you hit that L trigger, they will get blocks like crazy. I don't know how it works. So with revamp passing, dude, this shift is incredible. Love it. I should have just threw it away, but I didn't even have time. Revamp passing, there are a lot of like if you hold the left trigger, you know, he'll throw the ball a little higher, like he'll throw almost like a lollipop ball. Yeah, play action is abysmal, and here's the thing: like this is what I worry about this team is we are gonna get down into the red, almost like we're not even in the red zone. We were, and then we took that sack, but like we're gonna get close to the red zone. Looking at highlight here, see if we can go over the top. Woo! That was sick, bro. That was disgusting. Dude, High Life, I think, is going to be a monster. Look at this. Look at this catch. Not only is this a great catch over the top, but then he shakes off an abysmal tackle by the cornerback, and we go in for 7. Also, I want to see if this works. Hold on. Dang. It didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work.
We're going to Goontown, USA, baby.
It didn't work, but that's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go to Goontown. You know what? Next time we get the ball, I'll show you RPO. Essentially, with RPO, is you want to find what your first read is and make that read. So RPO stands for run pass option. So you obviously have the option to run it or pass it. I'm gonna figure out why that didn't work with whatever it's called, pass me. I gotta figure out why it didn't work. But so you have a run pass option. So essentially what you want to do is take your first read, whatever that read is, and if it's not there, you just hand the ball off. It essentially gives you the ability to do. I've turned the sliders. Oh, 3rd and inches. No. We're gonna send. I'm gonna send word 2 here. Uh-oh. Big game. Bad tackles. A good rush here. Puts them right almost at the midfield. Also, just so I can get this ready, because I think this would be helpful. Well, let's just make sure we have... Good. The Penestrator, ladies and gentlemen, is back. So we'll go through I'll show you RPO when we get the ball back. All right, they're coming out fours. Yase, what do we got going on this beautiful Sunday? There is Burrito. So that was, you know what? That was perfect. That was an RPO. All right, let's look at it real quick. So he had... So in an RPO, you know what? I'm in the way. In an RPO, he looked at this and he has the option here, and then these guys are running routes. So what he did was, and you can always tell it's an RPO because your running back will go this way, and essentially you want to see what your first read is and get the ball out as quickly as possible. His read was here. Because this guy was playing off of him and he was running a slant, he looked, if he's open, he goes right to him. If not, he would have just handed the ball off. And that is essentially an RPO. Look at what you want to do with your... And it should tell us up top here. It doesn't, but it usually does tell you what the play was. There it is. So it's an RPO bubble seek. So they just switched it. And his first read was open, so he took it. RPOs are becoming very, very popular in football, to the point where everyone starts to hate them because your defense has to do so much. I think we have to blitz here. I think we got to send a little bit of pressure. Ooh, James Ware with a torn pec. Ooh, that's not good. Rat Boy going out in Edgar Rat going out in coverage. Got the first down. There are a lot of RPOs that will do. You'll see like bubble screens, and that's because you gotta pull that down. And that is because it is a quick at the line type of play. Your RPO will usually never be a long something you can set up like a streaks, because you just don't have the time. The only way, and there will be one streaking receiver on an RPO. Jaden Grimes, our pure power D tackle, will miss the season. Oh, that's tough, dude. That's tough. Misses the season with a torn pectoral muscle. The only time you'll hit like a yeah, bro, that sucks. What a shame. All right, 4th and 7. A great stop. A great stop. We'll see if he can hit this in the rain. Oh, almost blocked. And he misses. Look at that. Not only did we almost block it, but he missed. All right, let's get an RPO here, and I can show you. So we're gonna run RPO alert Omaha. So we have High Life and Bryson. So Bryson, red is your read, right? So Bryson is my main receiver on this one. He's my targeted receiver on this. If he is not open, I'm just gonna allow them to hand it off. So right there, I see he's open. He makes the turn, hit him, and then you go. It allows you to just have the option of passing it or running it. That dude's hands look so small. I've been trying to find a good slider set. So operationsports.com, place that I have been visiting since I was modding NHL 01. Since I was modding NHL 01 on PC or NHL 2000 on PC. They're still a very active community, and they have a ton of they do a ton of slider sets. I play on All-American because I always thought that like all Madden and Heisman were almost like cheating. Like the AI was cheating. So I feel like this gives you a better, more realistic and authentic game. However, you do need sliders for it. Who are we gonna read here? We're gonna read that guy. Yeah, essentially, like they don't become, at least in my opinion, they don't become more intelligent. They essentially just know what you're doing, and they jack up they jack up the AI stuff and essentially bump you down just to make it tougher. Oh crap, I forgot we were shifting. That's the only thing I need to get used to now is the shift. Also, I'm no longer on screen. I'm sure no one missed it. The only thing I need to get used to is that shift. But that's all right. 2nd and 5 is fine. 2nd and 5 is fine. We are going to stick with the read option. It's just I was trying to bring the clock down to get out of the first quarter, and I didn't. What a great first quarter for us. Two big defensive stops, a great drive, and our running back Tristan Morgan looks pretty good so far. I mean, theirs looks good as well. So that run defense might be a problem for us. Also, let's talk about the option in case you don't know about the option. So, option, when you're running an option, you have to option on a player. It's usually going to be the defensive end. Sometimes or the last guy in the line. If he comes down, you see him come down, the QB keeps it. QB goes this way. If he ever stays, or whoever you're reading off of, if they stay, right, that means that they are reading the quarterback and waiting for the QB to come around this way. You then just hand it off to the running back and let them go. Essentially, you have the option based on what he does. If the quarterback keeps it, if he comes down, the quarterback keeps it. Or if he stays, QB gives it. So now let's put it into practice, right? Now here, This guy comes down. So knowing that and looking at that, QB fakes the handoff and takes it for whatever. Right? We see that, we fake the handoff, we take it around. That's how the option works. And whenever you are running an option, it will say it will have an R above the head of the person you want to read. Very simple. And then there is the triple option. Let's see if we... I don't think... They probably don't have a triple option here. Hold on. I feel like the triple option is kind of going away. I mean, unless you're like a wishbone team like Army, Navy, like they love their options. They've been running the option, I feel like, since 1965 or whatever. First down, we're going first and goal, dude. Tony Tootsie Unk is looking strong in his first appearance for us. The freshman quarterback. Like I said earlier, anyone who was here, what I'm calling week 0, which was our team builder one, all of their players became freshmen. So it doesn't matter if they were seniors, juniors, whatever. Now they're freshmen. We're going to get 4 years out of them. Anyone else who joins from this point on will be just whatever touchdown. Nailed it. Whatever their class is, whatever your player's class is when you take them over is what they'll be. So you could be a freshman depending on the depth chart, and you might play 4 years, you might play 1 year, or you'll be a senior and next year you can get a new player. Like easy. It's easy right now. Come on, FIU. You ain't got nothing on me. What's going to happen is we'll go up, whatever, 21-0, let's say. And then they'll slowly start creeping back. If they run a no huddle, I'm in the bone zone. If they run a no huddle, I'm in the bone zone. Which is not great. Which is not great for us. Which is not great for us. Hell of a leap. Their running game is... Their running back is surprisingly good. Here's Duke Blood. Shout out Duke Blood. I mean, he's averaging 5 yards a clip. That's really good. That's really good, and it's not what you want as a defense. That catch though, and they started to do exactly. They're doing exactly what I didn't want them to do, which was come out in a kind of in a no huddle. Shit, we bit on that big time. Running back's good. Running back's good. I said it. I said that running back might give us trouble, and here it is. He's good. He might RP. They might RPO the crap out of us. Are they stacked? Let's see. Oh, you gotta take that. An RB who has like 89 speed, 95, and he felt so slow. Yeah, I would. Some of that is, I think, just the EA being on EA. Also, Robo QB is a thing. Robo QB is real. Where it just seems like the quarterback is 85%. I played a game yesterday as App State. Played against Eastern Carolina. We ended up winning by 3 or 6. It was like 30-27 or 36-20-30 or something like that. And their QB passed for 85 AQB passed for 85%, and there's that touchdown on us. And I don't know how to stop it, so that's why like I need a good slider set, because there is, you know, adjustments need to be made to make the game, I think, a little more realistic. Meanwhile, my quarterback threw for like 59%, but he threw for 300 yards and like, you know, 3 touchdowns or whatever. So who knows? It's EA, man. Who knows? That's like some of that stuff where you try to, you have to try and change it somehow. And that's why I'm waiting. Usually, like, Matty 10 sliders I like a lot. Armor and Sword over on Operation Sports. I like his stuff a lot. So yeah, we'll see. And yeah, the speed burst thing is real. So like right here, you know, you just wait for a hole to open up. If it doesn't open up, you just leave it. But once it does, you hit that that trigger, that right trigger, and you just go. Also, pay attention to things like wear and tear. You know, where's our, like right now his status is in the yellow, so he's going to be a little slower. So Tiong, go for it. 3rd and inches. So let's see if I can find some. We're gonna shift out of this. Let's shift out of this. It's also, the other thing defensively is to put in shells. So what does that mean? Horrible. Big hit from 3-5. So shells is essentially, shells essentially is with your right stick, if you're playing on a controller, you can run your play. So like right now I have it looking like it's a cover 2. So the quarterback could read this and go, yeah, it's a cover 2. We're actually running a cover 3, which drops 3 back, covers 3 parts of the field. It looks like a cover 2. We're going to run it. We drop into a cover 3, and it could potentially confuse the quarterback and make him do something he doesn't want to do. So there's also, you know, ways to scheme up your defense that you can trick them into recruiting is my favorite part of this game. It always has been. Like right now we're in a cover 0, which makes it look like that we're all man and we're blitzing. And we're actually just gonna run like a cover 1. Four three, you know what? 4-3 is actually my favorite. 4-3 is my favorite defensive. We're gonna run a cover 6. Let's shell a 4. 4-3 is my favorite defensive playbook. Always has been, but this one I wanted to try a 3-4 multiple, just for something different. Oh, fumble! Pick that up, Edgar Rat. Edgar Rat. Yeah. Edgar Rat, first touchdown of the season on a fumble, a scoop, and a score for I'm a Little Rat Boy. Edgar Rat, freshman, coming off the edge. A great tackle here by the D tackle, a fumble, and Rat picks it up, headed for the end zone, makes up for that that touchdown that the defense let up earlier, and there he is with the sledge. Finding the end zone as the defense steps up and puts 6 on the board. Garrett Manticore What is the sledge about? So the funny, like, some colleges just have like weird things that they do. I think North Carolina does like a wrestling, like a championship belt if you score a touchdown. Someone does like a dunk. I forget who it was, but yeah, there's just stuff. So you got the sledge because you're bringing the hammer. Oh, nope. That's on us. That's on us. We gotta be better there. We gotta be better there. Devin Morgan, the D tackle, number 15, which is so weird for a D tackle number. I mean, I don't hate it. We could probably run a cover 2, a 3-3-5 penny, cover 3, shell it into a oh my god, I do it again? Oh my god, he did it again. That was literally me this time. We're just gonna give him a first down just on infractions. Alright, let's go back to our base 3-4. Another chat edition is Oma. So Oma here. The incredible Ayana. Also number 13, because the thing you can do in college is people can have multiple numbers. 12 rushes, 103 yards is crazy business, by the way. There's no way this quarterback's going to run. I was going to say, I was ready to rip his face off. Let's drop into a nickel. Woods Williams Jr. We got Blott. And that's the 2 minute. It's the 2 minute. All right, which means now, where are they? They're at their 39. So they're probably going to want to stop throwing. Blood and Rat off the edges. 3rd and 6. They're going back into a no huddle. Let's do a Tampa 2. The only thing I don't like about a Tampa 2 is it allows for if there is good blocking like there is there. I was going to say it allows, we dropped it. It does allow for a little more down the field seams. But we hit him hard enough that he dropped it in the rain. Should get this ball to 20. We have a minute 35 here to move it down the field. Let's bring in our backup. Running back, because our starting running back is little touch on it. Ooh, he undercut it. So that's the thing, like, he undercut that thing real tough, and it looked like we had it, but we didn't. Really, I just want to get in field goal range. We get the ball at the half, which is big for us. We did not do a great job following our blockers. Like, at all. 3rd and 9. Also, you can, I don't know if folks know this, but you can actually get out of the handoff by tapping at least the right trigger for a play action. So I'll do it right here. So you go to play action, tap out of it. So you don't have to follow through with the play action. So if you see that you call a play action in your and the defense blitzes, you don't have to follow through with that animation, because for those that have played Madden and college football, especially like the new versions for a long time, they immediately, the moment like, you know, there are some animations you'll get stuck in, and if you're blitzing, it's automatic. So the fact that they did add that is real good. Biden has buddies. We are not throwing the ball well at all. All right, there's our number one. High Life is definitely our number one receiver. He's really fast, which you love to see. I think he can. How much time do we have left? 27 seconds. Let's take the slide that way. Ugh, couldn't get there. Tootsie was getting absolutely dumped on. Also, my wife's going to Walmart, and if she brings me back a coffee, she's gold. Little lead time. All right, use that first time out. Where do we have this ball right now? Look at our hour, dude. Crushing. Where is this ball? This ball's on the 49. Okay, so we don't. 3rd and 2 on the 49. We don't need anything crazy. A quick hit for a first down. We'll call our timeout. Call our timeout. We'll take one shot at the end zone. Because it's on the 41. We're not going to have time. I don't think we're going to have time. I actually want High Life to go as well. They're dropping 3 deep. They're in a prevent 3 deep. Take the sack, I guess. 4 verts. They're probably going back into that 3 deep prevent. They are. We don't need to force it. We're getting a ball at the half. We don't need to force anything. Take another sack. That is not a great way to end it, to end the half, but what are you going to do? Also, I don't know if you can hear it, but that is the CBS music that I modded in. So you can mod in music. You can mod in, you know, whatever's available, really. What I like about offline modded dynasties is, also that is crazy, by the way. Ohio State just dummying Oregon. What I like about modded dynasties is like it unlocks more accessories, tattoos. So like some of these guys have tats on them, which are not, excuse me, in the game. They're just added in from modders. I'll show you after this game. I added in a mod. What a dreadful missed tackle. Dreadful missed tackle on that touchdown. That in like ski masks. So like a player could get a ski mask, which is also crazy. And then we have our own recruits. So anyone in chat can get a recruit. It's a channel point right after for a 4 or 5 star recruit. And what we'll do is obviously try to get them on the team, but we will got an injury timeout to our running back. Nope, he got up. Who got injured? Unknown. Yeah, the shells are legit. So shell changes are legit. Shifting with the right stick on offense, shifting in and out of different. You know, you don't have to have like a shifting wide open, as we were getting buried. You know, you don't have to have a shifting playbook like I do. So our starting halfback, Boogie Woods, will come back. But we'll keep Franklin in right now. So at the bottom, you'll see where it says shift. So you don't need a shifting. You don't. So like we're gonna run the read option, but we're gonna come out in the pistol and then shift it to the gun, and then we go. So it does what I appreciate. What they have done is it allows you to have more flexibility when it comes to your playbook and how you want to scheme and how you want to play with defenses, and just offers a lot more, I think, customization than people are used to. Bro throws it in the dirt. Bro throws it in the dirt. All right, our starting running back is back. Here we go. Nice little inside split. We're gonna try and take it. Probably B gap. First down. Keep the chains moving. That's it. We don't need flash. We don't need, 70-yard gains. We just want to keep the chains moving. And then so what I did there was I held the left trigger and tried to float it over the head of the linebacker, but it didn't work. First down, tight end. Our tight end is pretty good. He's a big boy. Big old boy. 88, big boy. Motion him. Speaking of the big boy, motion him over. Let's get us. Have no reads here. Let's get out of the pistol and into. Let's see what we can grab. Throw it away. And I had high life down the field, and I didn't take a shot at it. And that's on me. I don't love that almost every play out of here is coming out of a play action. I don't love that. For us. We got 3rd and 9. Let's see if we can find Gary underneath. Let's see if we can look underneath and maybe he has something. Oh, yep, he does. Got it to him. Got a first down. Broke a tackle. Down to about the 15. And now we'll take a shot. I think we'll have high life. I don't love the break on it. Should have threw it away, but we'll step out. and take that. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. And then let's see what we can do with in this option. All right, shift into it. We're gonna read off him. 3rd and 11. So even, you know what? Even if we don't make it, I do like this. I do like Rogers here hitting the corner. See what that looks like. Even if it falls incomplete or we don't get the first, we at least are in great field goal range. Yeah, nothing really working here. That's all right. We'll go for 3. Barely hit it, but Garrett Manticore, our freshman kicker, shout out Fist of Valhalla. Doesn't split the uprights, but gets 3 points. already 10 o'clock? Holy crap. I appreciate everyone taking a little bit of time out of this Sunday to come hang out. It's a beautiful day here in Boston, finally. Feels like it took forever. Going back into the no huddle. Don't love it. Don't love it. They are going to try to just, I think, run on us, but they're going to motion out. We're bringing heat. They got us motioning everywhere. They are moving. He is moving everyone around right now. Try to jump the snap count. I mistimed it by millisecond, I think. Brought back into coverage here, Tampa 2. Try and keep nothing. Try and keep the flats. I don't know what Word 2 is doing here. He sees the guy in front of him. He is open. He didn't, just held his own, which he's supposed to do, but okay, bro. Great job by Burrito up top. I'm down on that one. Let's run the cup 6. Maybe we can, again, try to hold this flat here. I don't love that he's moving all the way across the field. Also, don't know what that guy's trying to spin out of. Go to 3-4, and let's drop maybe a cover 2 on the saw blitz. Show a cover 2 on the saw blitz. Let him think that we're going there. Got Omar dropping back. Oh, brutal. I thought we had that. Thought that was schemed up well. Not well enough. Not well enough, unfortunately. All the time in the world, too. No pass rush right now. Absolutely no pass rush. Inverter cover 2. I need Edgar Rat and Duke Blood back rushing the quarterback. They have been doing a pretty decent job rushing the quarterback today. But of course, this quarterback is just moving this ball down the field on us. Like, with ease as well. Hold it there. Good job. Strung him out a bit. And Burrito 5 tackles. Looking pretty good. Let's run a 2-5. Let's run a 2-5. We'll have, I think, Ford is doing containment. No, Ware is spying. Throws it nowhere. 3rd and goal. We're going to run that back. And I'm not going to press, but let's get aggressive on the coverage. All right, that keeps them out of the end zone. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay, they're just going to go for 3. So great job keeping them out of the end zone. 30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. We are up 24-7. Let's see if they hit this. They should hit this. They do hit this. And we remain up 14-24 to 10. As we both trade off field goals, which is great. I'll trade field goals all day. All day, day. Our O-line, at the left side of our O-line, is currently in the yellow in terms of wear and tear. We'll just let this go into the 4th quarter. So not bad so far. 166 passing yards, 89 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Offensively, we have the defense scoop and score. Edgar Rat with the scoop and score. I'm going to drink that. Finish the rest of my iced coffee. 24-10 after 3. Love to see it. 6 for 8 on third down, 17 minutes of possession. So the possession isn't that different. But you know, we are again, if we can hold it for 25 minutes, we can have this ball for 25 minutes in a game. We'll take that all day. Our big receiver, man, you'd love to see it. This receiver is our tight end is a problem. Couldn't hold on to that one. And I thought I gave him enough lead time. That he would have been able to just hold on to that, but I guess not. The other thing that irritates me about these games, and it's really small, is when you are punting and your player is running down the field and you're pressing down. Once the camera switches, if you're pressing down, you run up. And I just want to be like, just let me continue running down. Just let me continue running where I should be running. Why are you the way that you are? Three yards is fine, man. 3 yards is fine. 3 yards, you cannot get a first down. What's up, Mikey? You cannot get a first down if you just keep running it for 3 yards. Welcome in, Mikey. Happy Sunday. I almost said happy Monday. Bro, first off, nothing's happy on a Monday. How we doing? Bro, we're doing good. We're going to stream. We're going to play college football for a few hours. Welcome to the Kennesaw State viewer Dynasty. You want to get in on it, channel points. Give me a name, give me a position, give me a number. Yeah, I'm Kennesaw State, dude. I love rebuilding low-star franchises, and they are a one-star franchise. This is an offline modded. This is offline, so because this game is on PC, we can mod it. So we have some mods going. And this is our first game of the season. So we are. Mikey, you're already a VIP, dude. You don't have to save up for it. Oh, he fumbled it. Duke Blood's taking it. Picked it up. Are we going to have our second defensive scoop and score? I think we are. Duke Blood going in. Duke Blood scoring the tutty. Wait, how is that? I made it. Here's the thing. I run everything. Our second scoop and score. I think the rain is really helping us on this one. As you can see, Duke Blood, by the way, tatted up. That's part of the CFB unlocked. So he's tatted up. Our D tackle. I think this is the same guy who got the fumble sack last time as well. But Duke Blood takes it in for a touchdown, and this game is essentially over. Essentially over at this point. You'll love to see it. Yeah, show it to him. Show it to him. Garrett Manticore. Duke Blood, by the way, is Big Duke in the community. You want to be part of it. ! Discord. Join the Discord. What are the names? I'll go over. I will go over I'll go over our entire roster. But we have offensively. We have. I'll show you right now. I think this is so. Duke Blood is a linebacker. We have Oma, which is Ayana. We have Edgar Rat, which is Yase. We have Burrito Ferrito. Dude, I can literally. So here's the cool thing about modding is once I'm done. Oh my God, Edgar Rat just got thrown to the ground. I can pretty much do any changes on the fly. And that's what I was hoping with Team Builder is I could just like the online team builder through EA is I could just update people on the fly, but you can't. Let's see. If we go into a cover 4, but we shell a 2-man. No, let's shell a cover 2. So we're gonna cover 4, which means we're gonna cover 4 parts of the field, and then we're gonna make it look like we're only covering 2 parts of the field. Oh, that was juicy. Luke Evans, he has a bruised knee. He will come back. All right, they're going to go for it here. They're going to go for it on the 29. Oh, shit, that's not what I wanted. Let's do... I kind of don't want that either. Oh, well. Should have ran a Tampa. Edgar Rat coming in. Surprised that... Oh, he dropped. Bro, this dude just... Case of the dropsies. A case of the dropsies. And now we have the ball in the 29. That should have been a first down for them. I can't believe that just happened. Beautiful rush. In for 6. Another touchdown. Put another touchdown on the board. And, you know, I should get... There is a way to show my controller. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Mikey. Name, number, position. And on the Discord, Mikey, on the Discord, you can see the roster of like what viewers already have what positions. But offensively, we have 3. Offensively, we have our quarterback is taken, one wide receiver is taken, and our left tackle is taken. This game's a wrap. This game's a wrap. I'm just here so I don't get fined as I jump offside. My desk is such a mess. Good lord. What I'll be interested in for us is, can we win the Sun Belt? Yes, I think we can. Oh my God, not again. Keep jumping the snap accidentally. Accidentally. It's going to give him a first down. I did that earlier too. I'm trying to anticipate. I don't need... We are up 28 points. I don't need to anticipate anything. Oma almost got her first sack of the season. Burrito with a monster hit. Monster hit. There's also, let me show you something pretty cool about this game that I also really like. So they have something called modular cam now. I don't think I'll be able to change it until we are in an actual play. But they have modular cam. So what modular cam does is it allows you to change. I think it's in visual. It allows you to change what your camera preferences for all this. So like pre-play, if I wanted all 22. Middle linebacker Rod Throbbin. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. So pre-play, I can do all 22. Let's say pass in the air. I want to do zoom. Right, let's just try it. When we go on offense, I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty neat, but you have to get used to, you know, the settings that you want for it. We are going to have 2 stout middle linebackers, and I love that for us. I love that for us. Running a 3-4. That's actually what we want when running a 3-4. All right, it's third down. Let's send these dudes to the freaking showers, man. I've had enough of these nerds. Stupid Florida International. No one likes you. No one likes you. Oh, you want to recruit? Okay. Hell yeah, dude. You want a 5-star recruit? All right, we'll do that too. We'll do that after. So we will get your player and we'll get your recruit. Oh, Edgar Rat almost got him. Dude, wrap this up. Wrap this up, bunch of these freaking bums. And I'll actually show you what I'll do is I'll screen cap what I'll show the whole process. I'll show the whole process of, you know, when people redeem things, how it looks. Here we go in the 2-minute. Wrap this game up. 2nd and 17. Let's jump on the dime. Let's just move folks back a bit. Burrito has that. One of the things we did when we ran this for Maryland back in NCAA 14 is Pops, if you guys know Pops, every time his player would graduate, he would then redeem another player in the same position and just make him like Pops 2, Pops 3. So at one point, we had like, I think the highest we went was like Pops 5. It was like the 5th generation of Pops. Just all of them playing at Maryland. Legacy Terrapins. All right, we got this ball. Let's just take it down. Let's just kneel. Also, what I appreciate about college football is it's not going to run the clock out because they have... You know what? No. Let's throw it so you guys can see what the modular camera looks like. Yeah, man, go do some iRacing. So we set it for an all 22. Okay. So you can set it for an all 22 so you can see the whole field. Then it pulls it back in, and then when you throw it, I made it zoom, so it zooms in. It's something you need to get used to, so I need to get used to it kind of like on offline. I don't want to do it while I'm streaming, but
menu narration option is set to off.
Yes, menu narration is set to off, ma'am. Thank you. And now I think I'll kneel it, and it should just run down quickly. It doesn't, because they still have timeouts. That's why. But we're just gonna let this run down. Mikey, I still need a name and a I still need a number and a position for your Kennesaw State player. Unless Rod Throbbin is your Kennesaw State player. All right, so that's your Kennesaw State player. So then oh, Mikey P, okay. Oh, it didn't, okay, when you, oh, there it is. Yeah. That's my bad. That's on me. What a great win. What a great win. 38-10 over the FIU Panthers. Let's take a quick look at how everyone did. Tootsie Unk, 15 for 24, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Also had, took a few sacks. Some of those were on me. High Life had, what was it? Probably 2 receptions, 35 yards, a touchdown, a beautiful touchdown. Defensively, our defense was all over the field. Burrito, 11 tackles. James Were, 11 tackles. 2 tackles for losses. Duke Blood had 3 tackles, 2 for losses, 1 sack, and a touchdown. a 48-yard touchdown. Edgar Rat had himself one tackle. It was for a loss. He also had a fumble recovery, a 12-yard touchdown. So our defense was formidable tonight. Let's see if we can see any of those. Let's see if we can see any of those. We can see any of our defensive touchdowns here. And there it is, 92 with the big sack, and there's Edgar Rat. Picks it up, takes it to the house. Beautiful jumping thing. Beautiful jump into the end zone. Edgar Rat, and Duke Blood, I think, are going to be a problem for opposing offenses. I think they're going to be a problem for opposing offenses. All right, let's sim the week. We'll get our... Actually, no, let's not sim the week. This is what we're going to do. Let's get into... Let's create our save point. We're going to call it... Call it Kennesaw. Save. We're going to back out of this. Now, that's that. It's all good on that end. Let's go into our CFB mods folder. Open up Pocket Scout. Let me window cap Pocket Scout so you guys can see what the heck I'm talking about. All right, so when you redeem a player, this is when you redeem a player or a recruit, this is what I use. So this is Pocket Scout. This is a it is made by Pocket Scout. What you do, you load in your Dynasty settings. It opens everything up. So first, let's work on Mikey P's guy. We're gonna go to the player editor. It's gonna load our teams and tables. We're gonna select our team. Where are you, Kennesaw State? We're gonna open up our wide receivers. And then we will find our wide receiver. So Javon Rogers. We're going to take Javon Rogers and we are going to make him Mikey P. Wide receiver. He's a junior, number 71. 71 is a crazy number. That's a crazy number for a wide receiver. We love it, and we love it. So now he's done. He's in the game. He's in. Wherever he went, he's in. And now go to our recruits. So you wanted a 5-star middle linebacker. Let's see if there are 5-star middle linebackers. That'll be the next recruits. There is one 5-star middle linebacker. Hell yeah, dude. There is one 5-star middle linebacker. It is Tylek Lewis out of Georgia, but now it is Robin. Save recruit. All right, Rod Throbbin in. Let me just double check, make sure I did my player editor correctly for Kennesaw. I should have, but you never know. Sometimes it gets a little wonky. Let's deselect all, look into our wide receiver group. Where did he go? All right, and there's Mikey P right there. Done and done. So that's all that's done. It's loaded in. If we go back now to our dynasty, how easy it is. We go back to our dynasty, continue. We go to our roster. Mikey P should be part of our, should be a wide receiver now. View roster. Yep, I saw him. I saw him. He was there. Go to our wide receivers. Oh my God, there's two of them? So we'll fix the 73 because we don't want the 73 there, but we want this one. So now, view player card. Here's the cool thing about unlocked, right? So CFB unlocked now. I can go in and I can just say, all right, let's look at your gear, right? We can literally just go, one of the things, what was I talking about? I was talking about is it under? I don't think it's under visor. It wasn't under visor, not mouthpiece. I'm just looking for the head scarves. The ski mask. Yeah, I'm looking for the ski mask. I'll have to find what it's under. But now through like unlocked, so like now you can do long sleeve secondary color, which wasn't a thing. Now you can do long sleeve team color. And this is all like undershirt stuff. Flak jackets are pretty much all the same. Neck pad. Guardian cap. You want a guardian cap? Oh, so here are the like the balaclavas or the turtlenecks. So now they have like the balaclavas, obviously like the hair and the clippings and stuff. The hair and the clippings and stuff are it'll clip through, but yeah. So like there's that stuff. I really like it. So anything that's like blank, is a mod addition. So on arms, you'll see. Let's just give him a blank arm. And then in left elbow, they have just a bunch of different tattoos. Like just random tattoos. And it's what some of them aren't going to look right? Like that's for like a lighter skin. So obviously we're not going to use it. And then some of them aren't. And it's just a different level of immersion that I appreciate when it comes to these kind of games. And that's why I like a modded game. Maybe a white guy with a nasty arm sleeve tattoo. Yeah, you should be able to. I might have to do it outside of, actually, yes. And I'm going to back out of this because I want to change the other wide receiver. Because I want to change the other wide receivers' name. No, you're not holding up anything. This is how we do this. This is what I do with modded stuff. We want Kennesaw. The 73 overall. See, the other one is gone. I don't know where the other one went. There's the 73 overall. So I don't think, for some reason, I don't think I'll be able to change your, let's call him, Schultz. So I don't think I'll be able to change it, but I'll figure it out off stream because he's kind of like out of the table right now, but that's okay. Also, Your recruit now should be here. Your recruit now should be here. So if we go to prospect list, we go to, what do we say, middle linebacker? Any state. There it is. Rod Throbbing. Alabama, Georgia, Notre Dame, Oregon, and Ole Miss. And I believe Rat Boy, Jace Rat Boy, number one prospect overall. USC, Indiana, Texas, Ole Miss, Oregon. And that was a great win for us. Zach Slaughter has taken us out of his top 5. All right, AD expectations. Win a bowl game the next 3 seasons. Maybe. Win 75% of your conference games will be tough. Win 25% of your conference games should be pretty, home games should be pretty easy. Zach Slaughter has reached his top 5. He took us out of it. Let's go take a look at our recruiting. See who has moved us up, who has moved on. Jonathan Godsey Jr., dual threat quarterback. I think this dude had a cannon last we looked. Nope, that was in my other one. 83 overall, 78 speed acceleration, 83 throw power, sorry. So we are second in his. Cass Davis, a running back, north-south blocker, has us third. First overall for Junior Giacon, an agile right tackle. Who else are we giving some stuff to? Open. So we haven't cracked. Sorry, bud. You're gone. We haven't cracked a top 5, a top 10 for, a top 9 for these guys yet. But I think what'll help us is let's give them some schollies. Let's start popping scholarships. And here's the tough thing. The tough thing is we have no, we essentially have like no NIL to give good players, to give good recruits. We have 60 NIL points in our recruiting base. We're going to give, I think we decided to give, we haven't even given these guys scholarships. He wants 15. We're going to give him 15. He's none. He's none. But we do have at least one. See, these guys have like expected NIL. We need a punter, unfortunately. So we have to, next round, we'll give him one. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what, you know, what we can give him. Well, what we can give these guys, because we are gonna play NIL musical chairs a bit. Because we just don't have them. Very saddened to see Jaden Grimes, by the way, go down. And let's check just our wide receivers. So Mikey P should be here. Yep, Mikey's here. Here he is. Here he is. The Speedster Junior, who we will load into our slot. Yes, he is out for the season, so we cannot... we unfortunately... It doesn't matter how much time he takes off. Let's get into the depth chart and just make sure that he is where we want him. We want him in the slot. Mikey P is in the slot. Love to see that. 74 overall. 90 speed. Dude, that's crazy good. 90 speed, crazy good. And we should smash on the Southeast, but let's take a look at our team schedule overall because we actually never went through this. FIU, W. We have Southeast State. We have Georgia State, Sam Houston, Delaware, who's an independent, FAU, Western Kentucky. We have Tennessee, which will be a tough game against 20 overall Tennessee in the SEC. We have South Alabama, Missouri State, Georgia Southern, and we end the season at USF, another Sun Belt game. And then we have buys. Hopefully, we will be playing Conference Championship week, but we'll see. So, not a terribly hard schedule. Not a terribly hard schedule. I think a lot of these teams are beatable. Tennessee obviously scares me, but ultimately you never know. So like we should beat on FCS Southeast. We should. Will that happen? Who's to say? But we'll find out. And we are actually going to open our season against the Condors. You got wheels, dude. You got wheels. We're going to leverage those wheels. And here we go, our home opener. Our home opener here at KSU, the 1-0 Kennesaw State Owls. We'll take on the FCS Southeast Condors. And really for us, it's just about seeing what we can do offensively and defensively to maintain that momentum that we picked up from that big conference win over FIU. Really decisive win here for this team. Play style is absolute dog shit when it comes to recruiting. Essentially, so in CFB 25, essentially how it was is you had to look at, so you had to take your play style. So let's say you are, and here is highlight from Charlotte, North Carolina, 91 speed, 79 overall. It's a 79 spectacular catch. Had a beautiful touchdown in our opening game. His first game as an Owl. Essentially what you need to do is look at the type of like the type of offense or defense you want to run, and then based on their archetype is how you want to recruit. So what I mean is if you're like a running team, let's say you're a big passing team, you want to get like pass blocking linemen essentially, because if that's the majority of your play, if that's your style, then your style is going to fit what they do. I think I explained that kind of poorly. We fucking fumbled. Oh my God. Are we what? The frustrating part is, especially when you start a dynasty, is you don't know your play style yet. Was he down? Was he down? You know what? I'm going to challenge this fumble early because he was down. The ground caused that fumble. That should not be a fumble. He's down there, and now the ball's out. That should not be a fumble. I was right. Your boy was right. 3rd and inches. Your boy was right. I don't love, though, that our... Oh, God. 4th and 1. Also, where is our actual running back? Oh, I guess this is our lead back. Man, Boogie Woods kind of crushed it for us. So we'll have to see if there is a position battle going on there, because Boogie Woods looked really freaking good in his first game. I lived like 20 minutes from that stadium. I can't believe just like how nice this stadium looks. Are we gonna have that kind of game? Are we gonna have that kind of game today? Where the lower team is gonna come in and just absolutely dominate? 3rd and inches. I think we can. I think we go Grizz and send the house. Bring our BBs down. Let's be ultra aggressive in case they want to get cheeky. Oh, you optioned it out. Tried to. Oh no! I tried to Rock Johnstone. I tried to hit stick him to try and take away, potentially cause a fumble, and I missed, and the dude went for 57. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Remember all the shit I was just talking about this FCS team, and they essentially not only caused a fumble, although it wasn't a fumble, they stopped us on our first possession, and they just went downfield on us to the 4-yard line. Let's get aggressive on this. They also, this quarterback loves to run the option, apparently. So we need to deal with that. Great stop. You know what? Great bend, don't break. Honestly, we'll take it. They had it down to 4. Great bend, don't break. But we will have to implement a QB spy situation for sure. Also, it's our home opener, and no one's here because we're playing just a bunch of schmucks. Take it down, take it to the 19. All right, let's bring the squad out. See what we can get going here. Take the first offensive set. Throw it out of your mind. It's fine. Oh my God, Mikey P on the move. Scoop. Bro, Mikey P sees his first action as an Owl, goes 36 yards. And that's what they want to do with the junior. Really get that speed out coming out of the flap. I should have gave it to him. I don't know why I tapped it. I think the problem is not the players. I think it's the head coach. Head coach right now in shambles. Head coach is in shambles. A bit shambolish. 3rd and 21. Throwing it up there. Oh my God, Mikey P again, a first down. So what looked like a potential problem, Mikey P, 2 catches, 58 yards so far. The junior is buzzing. The junior slot receiver is buzzing right now, everybody. And a first down. Guys, guess what? I start tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5:30 in the morning, my daughter and I will be hitting up the high school track to run so she can condition for high school soccer, and I'm just doing it so I'm less fat. But I said, like, hey, I gotta start like going to the gym or something before I go to work. You know, if you want to be part of it, you're more than welcome to. And she was like, yeah, I want to. So shout out to her. Let's see if she follows through with it. But right now, I mean, I can't hate on it. You know what I mean? Ooh, I like the idea of high life underneath. Big receiver, fast, good hands. not open, but why? Looks like he was open for a moment. He wasn't. Let's just, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's just run here. I'm going to audible out of this. I don't like this QB sweep. And see, that was the problem. I used the right trigger, right, before I should have. I used the right trigger before I should have, and then they all collapsed on us. I'm not saying that I would have gotten it to where it needed to be, but what I am saying is it is not surprising. Man, blitzed us up the middle. But we will come away with 3. Which, you know what? Whatever. End of the first, 3-3. We should be dominating these bozos. Like, truly, we should be dominating these bozos. But it's only, you know what? We're only 25% of the way through the journey, my friends. We cannot run the ball, which is surprising given how good we ran the ball in our first game. I don't know why Castmate isn't playing some of these ones, but they play some of the other ones. Hold on. So I think Castmate will play this one.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Yeah, see,
I didn't rig shit. I didn't fucking do this. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about any of this. This world's fucking so fucked up. I'm done. Do what you want. Pull the plug. I'll kill you.
That one works, but like Goontown USA doesn't work. Come on, man. Great tackle there by Duke Blood. So Duke Blood is he is an outside linebacker. We will move him down if we need in certain rush formations, but he does play that Sam linebacker really well for us. And you'll see, like, as we go into a nickel, so then he drops from the outside linebacker into like an edge rushing position. So now we have Edgar Rat and we have Duke Blood rushing the edges. James Ware didn't even do anything for that tackle. What was that? Like, look at this animation. Let's take a look at this real quick. So here's James Ware. Okay, James Ware the second. Comes off untouched. And for some reason does not even attempt to make that tackle. Doesn't even make an attempt. After, like, get it together, lads, yeah? 4 rushes, 84 yards is diabolic. And part of this, you know, some of this, there has been, for those that have played EA Sports games for a while, there is some sort of like there does seem to be like a logic where if you're an underdog team, I don't know, like you get a boost or something against another team, and let's see who's down. It's another Condor. I don't know. I don't want to make excuses. Excuses are like assholes, dude. Everyone's got them. I don't want to make excuses. What I do want to do, though, is move you into a Edgar Rat, setting the edge. Love to see that. I wanted to move him into a spy because this QB, they love to run the option. I don't know why. Probably shouldn't have taken that punt out of the end zone, but It's fine. The thing I don't love is that they're getting the ball at the half, which again, like, I shouldn't care about, because we should just be able to go down the field on these bozos. What a block. What a downfield. What a great downfield block by our other tight end. Get out of the wing. Let's go into the gun. We'll go deuce close. Let's try it. Let's run something out of the... Let's shift out of the single back. I don't think they'll ever see it.
Just normal men.
True.
What do you mean, normal men? We're just innocent men.
We're just innocent men. We're just innocent men, Mikey. We're just normal men. Second and 4. I don't think we'll. Yeah. Oh, did the fart? Oh, fart doesn't work. I gotta find the fart. Oh, dude, my redeems take. I have them set up for all kinds of crazy stuff. So, or I definitely used to. So like they would, so like normal men. So using castmate. So here's the other thing. Like using castmate. Let's go behind the curtain for a minute here. Using castmate. I don't know if I can get it, but I think I could display cap it. So what I appreciate about castmate is. Also, the thing you'll learn about me is I do not care about going off script. So what I appreciate about castmate is get the hell out of here. Get out of here. What I appreciate about castmate is like you can go in and you can set like so normal innocent men is set up that it will automatically, when you redeem it, it'll automatically open it. It'll say in chat, we're just normal men. It'll delay for as long as the thing is, and then it'll close it again. So like Goontown USA, which didn't work, which I think is this one. So for some reason, this one doesn't work. And I need to figure out why. But it's supposed to.
We're going to Goontown, USA, baby.
So it is supposed to open up. So when I do it, it's supposed to do this.
We're going to Goontown, USA, baby.
And it doesn't. And so I got to figure out why. Same with I didn't do it. I want to be an owl. Normal men works. There was one more. Oh, this one, which is an old school one that I did. Like this one, I think just doesn't work at all. But it'll say settle down, but it doesn't work in the actual meme one. Let's see. Nope. Stop. Go to studio mode, then open up memes.
Settle down.
So it's supposed to do that, but for some reason it doesn't open it at all. So there is some stuff I have to work out through that. But even like you know, like I did I put some subscriber ones together. That one I will probably need to turn down because that one felt loud in my head. Gifted subs. Which I don't know if you could hear that one. That's why. So there's that one. The sub is.
We're going to Goontown, USA,
Nope, that's
baby.
Goontown. That's Goontown. can you hear this one? Did you hear this one? Did you hear that? See, this is why we stream to deal with stupid things like that. Go again. Bing bong. Nope. All right. I'll figure out why that stuff doesn't work. But anyway, this is Castmate. So that's what I do all my alerts and stuff on. So I'll figure out why it doesn't work. I'm not terribly worried about it. I'm not terribly worried about my alerts not working in a once a week stream. If we can be very honest. Ooh, could we have here? This is what I want to do to see if we can open up. All right, so they're gonna play zone. So because we moved him over, they're gonna play zone. I want to see if we do like Mikey on the out. There it is, Mikey's first touchdown of the season. I knew exactly what I wanted. We got it. Mikey P, his first touchdown of the season. Great throw from Tootsie Young. Wide open. Mikey having himself a very good first half. 3 receptions, 75 yards, and a touchdown for the Speedy Junior. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. We go up 10-3. It's a beautiful day in Boston. I'm actually looking forward to going out, just kind of getting out of the house after. For those that haven't really, like, who don't know, like, we've had some pretty gross. Oh, where the frick did that come from? We've had some really gross skies due to the wildfires up in Canada. So we're talking like orange on Monday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Before I think anyone really knew what was happening. It was so weird outside that I kept going out just to see if the sky was going to turn green. Because it was like a weird weather vibe out there. We're going to run the QB spy again. Great break up there from number 5. Only because it was so weird out that I didn't, you know, it's just one of those things where you're like, man, the vibes are off. The vibes were off. But now, beautiful blue sky. I'm glad I did my yard work already on Friday, so I could just, are we going for 6 on a punt return from number 6? We're not, but we were close. We were close. Get a little cheeky with it. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hardson. False start. Move us back. Move us back. Let's run a PA boot. I kind of want to test. I don't want to test. Where's Coach Fisher? I don't want to test High Life here. I don't want to test High Life against over the top against. Oh, I think he's going to be doubled. No, he's not. We had to throw it away though. Flag. Let's see what happens. Holding. Offensive pass interference is. Oof. Offensive pass interference. You don't see that a lot. But now it's 1st and 25. Okay. High Life 101. All right. We try. You know what? We took the shot. I don't love it. Let's run it here. Maybe we can get into like field goal territory. Once summer soccer is over, that is I think her last games are the first week in August. Once that's over, what a beautiful cut. I will also, I think, be streaming Tuesday nights. I don't know if Two Crew is coming back. No one's really said anything, but I think I'll do some Tuesday night streaming as well, and we can get through this kind of more and more. Break that. 4th and 1 at the 20. They want to go for it. I don't. Take the points. I know it's a FCS team, but take the points. Split those uppies. Take the points. Go up 10. So I think we'll do a little Tuesday night streaming. We'll do more college football. I've been playing the Mound. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Mound. It is the Mound, Omen of Cthulhu. It is very interesting. Essentially, it is a co-op game, 4-person co-op. You have like expeditions where you have to like create, like you go to an island that you're trying to figure out like the lore of it, and you collect all these, you have to collect a certain value of treasure. So you collect these idols, and there's like, the island is like asleep, but as you make more noise and you kind of mess things up and fight zombies and stuff, the island wakes up, and then your character starts hallucinating. So we were playing yesterday with, it was me, 2 buddies, and a random. And the random was like hallucinating, and he thought that like my character, what a pick by Williams Jr. He thought my character was a zombie, and he started to stab me and tried to kill me, and I'm screaming like, no, and it was awesome. It's a lot of fun. It should be in early access, but they released it in a very poor state. He's wide open. He dropped it. He was wide open. No one around him could have ordered a pizza and got it delivered by the time anyone would have been near him. And he dropped it. Mikey P want to drop that. That's right. Mikey P want to drop that. My man's got stick 'em for hands. Stick 'em for hands. That one, nothing you can do there. They want us to go for it, huh? Let's see. No. Okay. 48-yard field goal, I'm not as comfortable with right now. So yeah, we got to get High Life going in this game. I think that's it. That's what we needed. 1st and 10. That might be High Life's first catch of the game. We're going to shift out. Let's shift out of this. Hit Morgan. In for 6. Morgan in for 6. Morgan in for 6. And we're going to go for 2 here to get it back to 21. We're going to go for 2. We'll get it back to 21. We'll run the mesh spot. So we have a couple unders. Harold is our big pass-catching tight end. Easy. And there we go. 21-3. Yeah, that. I like where your head's at. Mikey. Come be my offensive coordinator here at Kennesaw State. I'll pay you 38 NIL points. So the big pick leads to a touchdown and a 2-point. 45 seconds left. The thing that really is a shame is they get the ball back at the half. Surprised that wasn't a flag, honestly. And we almost got to the quarterback and then almost knocked that ball down. All right, he's going up top. Number 12, break it up. Yes, Jones, break it up. Jones breaks it up. Let's go into the dime. All right, we're going to cover 4. This is what we're going to do. We're going to show cover 6. Okay, we're showing cover 6, but we're actually going to run cover 4. He's going back to 12. 12 cannot break it up this time. Tough. Tough. Oh man, look at that guy's cut, bro. Look at that guy's cut. That's a war crime, dude. That guy's haircut is a war crime. What is happening back there? Dude is leaky. Yo, what's up, Chen? Welcome on in, everybody. Oh, no, is the audio not playing? Welcome on in, everybody. No, where's the audio? What's up, Chen? Welcome in, everyone. Ayana, Kendron, great to see you. How was your stream? I hope it was incredible. Let's give Chen a shout out. Guys, if you're not hanging out with Chen, what is wrong with you? I know. Chen, I hope everything was doing well. How was Dune Awakening? I hope it was great. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Chen and I did hang out. Can do a legit Meatwad voice. I know my friend can also do a legit Meatwad voice. I do a terrible Meatwad voice, but it is fun. It is fun. Welcome in, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Pez. Hold on, let's go into the just chatting real quick. Hey. Hey everyone, how you doing? For those that don't know me, my name is Pez. I am the Bearded Beauty out of Boston. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure you go follow Chen if you're not already. People in my chat, people in Chen's chat, welcome on in. What are we doing today? We're doing a modded offline college football 27 Dynasty. What's up, Billy? Stream was chill. How Dune should be. Stream was nice, but Shai Halud had eaten the football we kicked. Maybe we shouldn't put the spice on it. Maybe it needs more spice. Maybe it needs more spice. And you know what, Ayana? I think you said we can't. Oh, Mikey said we can't hear this. Mikey, you know we can't hear this. Because we already went through that. None of my stuff works on Castmate right now, and I don't know why. I'm in shambles a bit. We're in shambles just a little bit. A little bit of shambales. It's fine. It's fine. Had a Windows update, can't hear any of my alerts. Maybe that's the problem. At first, see, it's weird because at first I was like, oh, it's Castmate. What a huge sack, by the way. That's at first I was like, oh, maybe it's Castmate because Castmate doesn't play some of my stuff. Also, wrong screen. Castmate doesn't play some of my stuff. So, for example, let's say Chen wants to go to Goontown, USA, right? And he redeems Goontown, USA. It doesn't work. What is it supposed to do? Well, let me show you, Chen. Should you want to go to Goontown, USA, this is what it would show.
We're going to Goontown, USA, baby.
We would be going to Goontown, USA. We would. But for some reason in Castmate, it doesn't want to take you there. And I don't understand why. Just take the people where they want to go. So this is the stuff that I just need to work on because Castmate's weird. Also, yeah, I want to go to Salem. I mean, who doesn't? Salem, Mass bangs. Salem, Mass is great. Also, can't believe they hit that. Billy, how we doing? Welcome in, by the way. Great to see you. Are you part of Chen's chat? If not, welcome on in again. My name is Pez from Boston, playing a little modded college football 28. If you want a player, you can redeem it in as channel points. Name, number, position. Hope you're enjoying yourself. We are obviously gonna take this past deep. Salem is great. Here's the thing about Salem. Absolutely sucks from August to November. That town. And when I say sucks, it's because there are a million people there. Oh my God, he caught that and took off with it. Also, DPI. Not only will we accept that, but we're throwing it downfield again. Also, he caught that and ran it for a touchdown. Sheesh. The problem with Salem in August to November is everyone wants to go in October. But now everyone's starting to go earlier because you can also check out. We're throwing it up. No, keep running, Mikey. I would have needed to go by train in April. I don't trust the trains. They're not terrible. Omar, we're doing really well. We're doing well. 1-0 right now. We are currently up big against an FCS Southeast team. A nobody team. It's essentially like a Division 2 team. So we're up big against them. Trains are just murder places for me. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're up 21-3. Pretty good game so far. Beautiful day in Boston. So I'm looking to get out oh, sorry, 21-6. I'm looking to get out and get some, I got to run some errands. Thankfully, I did all my yard work on Friday. I replaced a spigot on Friday, so I don't have to deal with that today. So it's just it's a chill day. It's a chill day, family. We have no plans. Our biggest plan was we went out for dinner for my daughter's 15th birthday yesterday. Went to Texas Roadhouse, got myself a delicious steak. Oh, man, they love fumble. They do love to run the option. I should start probably spying this quarterback a bit, just a bit. Also, here's Oma. But I'm glad Dune was doing real well. It was my favorite school. My favorite school is Texas. I've been a fan of Texas since the early 2000s. Shout out to the fake UT. Yeah, the fake one. Yeah. I mean, you got. I can't hate. So I'm from Boston. Okay. We don't care about college football up in the Northeast. You're a Vols fan. Also, shout out University of Tennessee. Can I just say, so last summer, my wife and I went to Nashville for a few days. It was great. We had a great time. And the amount of Vols stuff, and I wanted to go to actually see the university, but there was nothing happening. But I want to go to like a Southern college football game, because in the Northeast, we don't care about college football. It's all about pro sports up here. Or if you're a diehard, it's actually more about, oh, what a spin move, but he got stuck on his own guy. It's more about, like, in Boston specifically, Hockey East. Because Hockey East is like the premier college hockey division. It's like the SEC of college hockey. And so people really like Hockey East. But no one cares about Boston College. The only time they cared about Boston College was either the Doug Flutie Hail Mary against Miami or the Matt Ryan years, where I think the highest they got was 3rd in the country, and then got their absolute shit stomped against USC, and like that was it. And it was over. Like the run was over. Bro, how are you overthrowing it like that? There was so much Vol stuff in Nashville. I also wanted to go check out Vanderbilt as well because I was like, yeah, this is neat. I want to do this. And then we drove 3 hours to Laredo, Kentucky, so I could check out the Maker's Mark distillery, which was also pretty neat. But dude, I had such a great time going into the South. Why, how, and why? Oh, you're from Michigan? Hell yeah, dude. I respect someone from Michigan not cheering for Michigan. Like, cheer for Michigan State. That's cool. If there is one thing I've been consistent with in my college football fandom, it is my disdain for Michigan. I don't know why. I can't tell you why other than I just don't like them. Vandy looks like it has a nice campus. My daughter, she's 15. We've been talking about like colleges, and I mentioned to her like, hey, you should check out Vanderbilt. And she wants to check out Portland, Oregon, Portland State, out in Portland, Oregon, which is a great city if you've never been to Portland. We're going to do NYU, I think. We're going to do UNH. Like, she wants to check out it. And I was like, girl, you're also going to have a few Massachusetts safety schools here. Like, you need to do a UMass because it is expensive. All right, kick that ball. Give it back to us. Back spasms. He will return soon. I'm not too worried if he doesn't. I had my old development director, and he misses it. No, he just gets it. My old development director went to Michigan State, and she loved it. She had nothing but great things to say. She's from Detroit area. She had nothing but great things to say about Michigan State. Also a seething hatred for Michigan, which I do appreciate. You can't hate Michigan enough, in my eyes. It's not one of those things where I'm like, oh, Michigan because I love Ohio State. Dude, I hate Ohio State too. I hate them too. Could I tell you why? No, couldn't. I couldn't tell you why. But, no thanks. Yo, Billy, thank you so much for the follow, man. That was it. It was the hatred of Michigan. I mean, not Michigan. Ohio State really brought us all together. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad you've been enjoying yourself, and thank you so much for the follow. As someone who hasn't streamed for a while, what a move by Tootsie. I haven't streamed for a while. Appreciate the follow. At some point, will we get to 900? No, probably not, but that's okay. We're going to have fun as we do it. Also, did you guys hear the alert? Probably not, because for some reason, nothing wants to work. I mean, how can you not love, to be fair, they are autographed by Bergeron and Chara, right? Soon to be Hall of Famer at some point. Also soon to be Hall of Famer. My two favorite Boston Bruins. Oh, set that edge. Damn. That's all right. You got the first down. Continue to let this clock tick down. I also want to get my backup running back some touches. Some touches. I love Boston sports. Oh wait, I think I still have my team's command. Nailed it. Hate the Patriots. I hate the Patriots. Yeah, they just got rid of Steve Eiserman too, huh, as their GM, which kind of makes sense because he hasn't really done anything. I do want to see what I really want to know what they do with Dylan Larkin, because he requested a trade. From my knowledge, he hasn't been traded yet. I'm very interested to see what happens with him. Yeah, Bruins, Celtics, Bills, and then Sox and Pirates. Bro, guys, pass block, will you? Play action pass blocking, not our strength. Check out Purdue. Hell yeah, dude. I told her I just want her to go someplace she's gonna enjoy going. Oh my god, throws it offline. Tootsie Young, dude. Struggling right now. My family hates that I am a Bills fan. They're all Patriots fans, except for my wife and I. My wife is only a Bills fan by osmosis. She's a Bills fan by osmosis. And then we watched last year when they did? Last year they did the Bills at the Hard Knocks, and she fell in love with Ed Oliver because he has horses. So I got her an Ed Oliver jersey for this year. Hell yeah, dude! I'll put Purdue on the list. I'll travel to any college she wants to go look at, and then I'm also gonna have a list that I want her to go look at, because she is also 15 and can be, you know, teenagers can be very stubborn, to put it nicely. Teenagers being fickle is the nicest way to put it. Like when we were driving from Nashville to Laredo, we drove by Bowling Green. Beautiful. Bowling Green was beautiful. Did we drive? I think we drove by one Western Kentucky campus, but I can't 100% remember. So yeah, I'm into, you know, wherever she wants to go, I'm into it. What was that? What was that animation? Notre Dame? Man, if she wanted to go to Notre Dame, that would be fine. Also one of those, like, sports schools that I just hate. I blame the movie Rudy, which is also a movie I hate, that everyone loves. If I want to watch a football movie from like the 80s, I'd rather watch The Program, which real ones know about The Program. Real ones know about The Program. Crazy movie. You know, I think when I think it's just when you know, everyone loved Rudy and I was like, yeah, I don't like this movie. I don't like this movie. I don't want to watch it. Almost blocked it. Almost blocked. This game's a wrap. Game's a wrap. Killing it. We have gotten 0 offense essentially have gotten 0 offense in the third quarter, and we're still fine. We're just here to waste clock. We're just here to waste clock and have a good time. The only college I actually regret not. So I got accepted into a bunch of colleges, and one of them, what I look back now and should have picked was Temple. So I got into Temple. I was gonna walk onto their football program, and I should have chose it because it was in. It's like, you know, it's in the city. Like I'm a city person. And so I was like, yeah, I'll walk on to Temple. I'll do the, I'll try and play football for them. Maybe I get a scholarship. I go to school for free. And then was just like, no, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because teenagers are stupid. See previous comment. The one school I wanted to go to that I didn't get into was Chapel Hill, North Carolina. They were like #1, not even to play football, although I probably would have also tried to walk on, but I wouldn't have made it because I would have got destroyed. I think. I don't know, maybe I could have. Maybe at that point in my life I could have hung with them, who knows, but that's one where I was like, damn. But instead I did, the UMasses of the world, and it is what it is. It is what you make of it, you know? Bro, why can you not throw right now? I guess we'll just run and I guess we'll just run and let the clock tick down. Scholarships, Texas Tech. Moving expenses, book and housing, 1K. Which yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, it's about picking a no, 1K for that definitely would not have worked. Even that, I mean, it wouldn't have worked when I went to school in 2002. You know what I mean? Like, shit's expensive. Initially, the plan was she wanted to do animal sciences, but we'll see where that falls. You know, when we start actually touring. She wanted to do some tours this summer, and I said no. I was like, no, it's too early. You're only going to be a sophomore. Like, we can do that next summer. Here we go, in for 6. Like, simple, methodical drive down the field. Take a few minutes off. Dude, I'll go up to Michigan State. Absolutely, I will. And so I told her, like, let's look at places, kind of like you said, Mikey, places with like also a few like zoos that they do internships for. Like, we looked at, on her list is like Roger Williams down in Rhode Island, because they have the big Roger Williams zoo down there. UNH has good animal science. I'm going to put MSU and Purdue on the list. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Oh, yeah, they're at BU, BC, Northeastern. The usual. Like, again, I'm going to make her apply to some public schools just in case. UMass. Just to have something in case. Not even in case she doesn't make it in, but for cost. And we've also talked about, like, hey, maybe you do community college 2 years, like, just to get your prereqs done. And then you transfer into a bigger school. So that's what my oldest is doing. My oldest is doing I mean, they're, and the other thing is, Mikey, they're expensive. You know, you're looking at 30, 35 grand a year. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's move these off. Be conservative in our coverage. And I was going to watch over the top, but I don't think I need to. I don't need to. And now, let's come out in a dime. Let's do the quarters, but let's rock a cover 3. See if we can really throw this. Let's watch over the top, and we'll be conservative in our coverage. Edgar Rapp, big hit on him. Private school super close to me in tuition is $35K a year. I got a D3 school wanted me to go there, and don't be doxing the boy. A D3 school wanted me to go, and they were like, well, we're D3, we can't do scholarships, but we'll give you it was like $5 grand to go to school. And I was like, no, dude, this is 35 grand a year. In 2002, it was like 35 grand a year. You're gonna give me $5,000? No, I'm not doing that. Get out of here. Instead, it was like, yeah, I'll go to UMass Lowell. It was a ball. It's like, you know what? I'll go to UMass Lowell for a couple of years and then figure out where I go from there. Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, bro. Sunday mornings. Listen, you got to get up before the ass crack of dawn, but yeah, Sunday mornings. We're gonna be trying to do a little foosball. There you go. High life wide open. Let's get high life a touchdown. Why not? Why not? It's FCS Southeast, dude. These guys are trash. These guys shouldn't even be on the field. Yeah, dance on them. I was like, no, dude, I don't want to go to your school. And also, like, I don't want to play D3 football because I'm not going to the NFL. I'm just not. So I'm not putting my body through that, which, by the way, I did anyway. And in training camp, I hurt my knee and I was like, no, I'm done. I don't want to be 40 years old like I am now and it hurts to walk. Which it does because my knees are trash. We were really struggling. If you saw this game in the first quarter, you'd be like, oh man, it was 3-3. This is not great. 35-9. Easy. I mean, it should be. It again is essentially a Division II school going against this is like App State in Michigan, whatever it was, 10 years ago when Appalachian State actually whooped on them, which was great. Send a hot blitz. Hot blitz. Well, how you doing, man? Happy Sunday. What are the plans today? Hot blitz. Hot jambalaya. I really got to figure out now why these stupid alerts don't work. Maybe I'll do that before I cut stream today so we can just do it together. All right. All right. Get out of here, FCS. Huge. A great win here for the Kennesaw Owls. Look at this guy's haircut, dude. Shambles. Shave that. Shave them sideburns. Tristan Morgan, 19 attempts, 110 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. It's really good. Mikey P had a very good first game here for the Owls. Also, because this is modded, I don't know if you can hear it. We have the CBS. We have the incredible CBS music going on. Let's really quick see if we can find Mikey's touchdown. There it is, 36 yards. Mikey Peace, 36-yard touchdown. Okay, let's pull it back. Number 71 there on the corner. Drops back. He's looking, he's throwing. And there he goes. 36 yards. That wasn't even his touchdown. That was his first catch. And then I think he scored 17-yard touchdown from Tootsie Unk, a.k.a. Tony, to Mikey P. Drops back, looking, firing, wide open. Touchdown. We love to see it. A beautiful tutty. 2-0 so far on the season. We had a great game against FIU. We had a Southeast FCS team. Really, the question now is, how is the rest of the conference looking? So in week 2 of the season, how is the rest of our conference going? So Billy, just so you know, we are running a relegation and promotion dynasty. So what's that mean? Well, the conferences now are geographically aligned. So we have the Sun Belt. So the Sun Belt is broken into 2 divisions, East and West. Sun Belt East, USF, Kennesaw State, FAU, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, FIU. Sun Belt West, Jacksonville State, UAB, Middle Tennessee, South Alabama, Southern Mississippi, Troy. This is considered a minor conference. The major conference to the Sun Belt is the SEC. And that is also broken up, East and West. At the end of the season, the 2 worst teams in the SEC will be relegated to the Sun Belt, while the 2 best teams in the Sun Belt, one in the one in the West, yo, what's up, USF Bulls, moves up to the SEC. And that is done throughout the entire country. So the ACC is the major conference. The American is the minor conference. The Big 12 is the major conference, broken up into North and Texas. Conference USA is the minor conference. The Big 10 has the MAC, and the Pac-12 has the Mountain West. So 4 teams in each conference, well, every year will move. 2 go down, 2 go up, and we keep parity. We keep, it changes NIL, so you have to be strategic about how you're going to recruit. And it allows you to, again, everything now is more aligned geographically. I think it's better storytelling. I think it provides better matchups, and it makes more sense. So like the SEC right now has teams in like Alabama, Texas. Like, it's no longer the Southeast Conference. It is just big school. It's big money school goes to SEC. Big money school goes to the Big 10. Now it's actually the Big 12 is now either North, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kansas, Louisiana, or just Texas. It's Texas teams. By the way, this Big 12 Texas division is insane. Texas, Texas Tech, Texas A&M, Houston, all ranked. SMU at the beginning of the year was ranked, not ranked anymore. So one of these teams is going to find themselves going into Conference USA. So that is how we run. That's how I run my dynasty, and it's a lot of fun. By the way, finally offering Jonathan Godsey an NIL driven scholarship has moved us into number 1. We did not offer him one, but I think we're gonna. His NIL is 0. So we're gonna offer him a scholarship. Bulls, what's going on? Welcome in, my friend. Great to see you. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us. My name is Pez, a bearded beauty out of Boston, some would say. We're gonna offer him a Scully, even though he's moved into So Junior has moved into his top 5, of which we are currently dominating. Charlotte, Kansas, Baylor, and Oak State looks like Oregon State looks like that they don't have a shot. What are the rest of our needs? The rest of our needs are down in the linebacking group. So let's take a look. We have a bunch of all right, so we are in the top 5 of these 4. Number 1 for Eric Limer, 3rd for Neil, 2nd for Prince Tyson Edwards. What a name, by the way. What a great name. And then we are 3rd for Alexander Norwell. We need to start also grabbing these guys. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to offer him a scholarship. He has one from looks like Wisconsin. We're going to offer him a scholarship, and then we're going to slide into his DMs, see what he says, and go from there. So that is 2 weeks. If you want to get in, obviously hit that follow button. Come on in. We stream every Wednesday. We stream every Sunday, and we will be once summer soccer's over, we'll be streaming on Tuesdays. So come on in so you don't miss anything. Channel points down below if you want to join the team. And we are gonna go raid out because I have stuff to do. Who is on right now? Usually on Sunday. Last week I raided into Mills. He's probably streaming again. Is he streaming again? He is not. Anyone playing? They're not. Let's go raid friend of the channel Zerbius. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please enjoy hanging out with Zerb. I have appreciated hanging out with you guys today. Great to see everybody. Chen, thank you for sending your people over. Guys, if you're not following War Chen, he's a great friend of the stream. Hung out with him in person. He's a great dude. Go check him out. Does a lot of different content. He's a German content creator. He's got a great YouTube. He was playing Dune Awakening today. He likes to play Hunt, which we can't fault him for. Everyone has mistakes. Please go hang out with Zerb. Again, big friend of the channel. He is currently playing Iratus, Lord of the Flies. I don't know. Gems of War. It's a Guild War. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But go check him out. Until then, hey, youtube.com/3dads on a console. I will see everybody when I see you. Come over on Wednesday. I'll see you next Sunday. Love you all. Bye.